Gulf Coast Postcard brings you greetings from Malbis, Alabama. It stands in stark contrast to the rural Alabama countryside. At first glance, to some, it may seem out of place. But once you step inside, you quickly realize there's no better setting for this awe-inspiring house of worship.
When you come inside the church, you're supposed to leave everything worldly outside and come in the church just to worship God.
You'd think a church like this would have been built for a massive congregation. Not true. The Baldwin County Church is a family chapel built on the faith of one man, Jason Malbis. The story began in the early 1900s. Family members tell of Jason Malbis, an ex-monk, coming to America with nothing more than a vision and faith in God.
First, they started off farming, then they built a cannery, nursery, dairy, turpentine, timber, ice house, the first electricity in this part of the county. Then when the state built the causeway to Mobile in the 20s, the Malbis family built what's now Highway 90 to have access to that. Then they built a bakery in Mobile, which at one time served the 8 southeast states, and they wound up with over 8,000 acres. So.
What you see here is a memorial to Jason Malbis, but it's also a monument of faith in God.
It was just the fulfillment of a promise that when the early settlers came here, they had nothing but believed through faith in God that they could make it in this country, and this was like a thank you to God.
Jason Malbis never saw his dream. He died years before the chapel was built. Family members invested 5 years and $1 million to build the church in the mid-60s. Today, nearly 30 years later, the Malbis family shares this holy place with all faiths. In Malbis, Don Davis, Action News 10.